Hello everybody, it's me. I remembered my basket. Put the lotion in the basket. It is pouring rain out here. I love it. I love the rain. Always have since I was young. I love wind and storm, which I might not be saying later on due to the climate change. But when I was young, I used to dance in the backyard. I used to have one of those portable players and used to play Exodus. Dun, 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 dun. And I danced for the gods. So, yeah, I really loved it. Also, I used to stand with the wind blowing, singing Bali High. I'm sure the neighbors thought I was a whack job. But anyway, thank you guys for your input and forgiving me for yesterday. Everybody was cracking up because I said I had to, you know what? I have to go to the bathroom. I had a girlfriend from Mississippi used to do that. She'd go, you know what? I have to go to the bathroom. Look at my hair because of the rain and the wind. Well, it always looks like this. Who am I kidding? So, you know, when I was young, when I was married to my first husband, I don't think he heard me go to the bathroom for a long time because I was so embarrassed about anyone hearing me go to the bathroom. So, I mean, I used to put toilet paper in the thing, you know. I didn't want anybody to know that. I sound like a horse pissing on a flat rock. So, I don't know. I had weird... And the other thing is, I'd go out on dates and didn't want anybody to know that I really ate, although they could see that I could eat. So I'd go out on a date, right? I'd get a small salad, just a small salad. And they're probably thinking, whoa, this is a nice cheap date. 3 bottles of wine later. It's like, what's the date on this Cool Whip? Okay, so I don't really drink anymore, but back in the day, I could bring it on. Okay, so we got some stuff to talk about. I've got some input. First, I want to do this, the basket. I got the basket. So let's pick 2 winners. Okay, first winner. Janine M. Gotta put this aside and not lose it. The good news is a lot of you guys just write me and say, hey, I think I'm the one. Second one. Vera S. Okay? Janine, I'll find you, Janine M. And Vera S. If you don't find me, I'll find you. Okay, so I got to put this someplace safe so I don't lose it. So when I go home, what I do is I go to PayPal and find your phone number. Next time, if I do this ever again, I will put the phone numbers on the sheet. Much easier. Okay, so we got a lot to talk about, you guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was listening to that Rachel Maddow, the Bagman. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys listen to it. It's really interesting. It's free. They have 1 commercial or maybe 2. But it's about Spiro Agnew and stuff I hadn't even realized. What a crook. And he was making the Justice Department to be the ones. He was calling out names. He was very racist. He called people, you know, short names. He was Greek. And it was all a conspiracy by the Republicans in the Justice. I mean, oh my God. And he had a lot of people, you know, because in 73, I guess Nixon won by a landslide. And so, yeah. So isn't that weird? It's kind of like what's going on now. Except Trump didn't really win by a landslide. But okay, you guys, we got stuff to talk about. I'm getting a lot of questions. Somebody wants to know, I guess, and, you know, God bless President Bush that recently passed. As I kept telling you, I kept feeling, now listen, I'm not going to predict death, but you know whose health? I mean, you would think somebody like Jimmy Carter may be a natural crossing. I also feel that unless he's, well, I'm sure he takes care of himself, but Clinton, I'm feeling like President Clinton might come into some physical troubles. I just saw that. I don't know what that means. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about Manafort, and I want you to know I saw as clear as day, like he's going to rot in jail. And it could be because Trump's going down and so he can't be saved. He, honest to God, thought he would get a pardon, or he's really banking on that, but I'm not seeing it, okay? Let's just look at Manafort real quick. I want to just check it out. Tell me about Manafort, what my dream was. I actually felt sorry for him. And I think, if you guys remember, I believe I was reading for him and it was so awful. Remember the swords? It was lots of swords. Tell me about. There's going to be a lot of people coming before a judge, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of underhandedness, and so all that'll be cleaned out. Oh, you guys wanted me to ask about Pelosi too. I forgot to write her name down. So, okay. All right, here we go. Oh my God, 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, bad news, bad news. 3 of Swords, Jesus Christ. He's part of a karmic plan, which is interesting. Yeah, he's not going to get out from underneath justice, you guys. There's no free card here. Not that I see, okay? There's one disappointment after the other. I almost feel like him going stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't think he realizes what is going on with Trump. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Should we go to that? Because I'm definitely feeling like when I was driving in here, and we'll see if that's true, but I'm even feeling next week like boom, boom. Remember I told you guys, that's what I'm feeling. All the way until like it's outside. I see Trump kind of going crazy. Maybe even saying, fire Rosenstein. I can hear him yelling and screaming. Okay. Somebody wants me to tell you, and I'm just going to throw this out there. It's not now. But I'm feeling Putin. Near assassination or something like Putin's going down. I just want you to know that. I don't know why. I just saw that. It's not now. It's a few years away, but I saw it as clear as day. Even an assassination attempt or something. But it's almost like the country uprises. Like they're tired of the oligarchs getting everything and they got nothing. They're really struggling in Russia. Then eventually Russia will be wide open. We'll be visiting. You take your holidays there. Okay, so, because he's a lowlife. That's why he was tapping that Saudi guy because, hey, dude, yeah, we poison our people. You chop them up. That's interesting. Okay, so tell me about, yeah, that bagman thing was interesting because he was talking trash about the Attorney General. The Vice President was, Cyril Agnew. And just like Trump, it's almost the same thing. It's kind of weird. What can I tell? And that other guy, the punk, the one that Trump put in to take Sessions' place, we got to look at that too, because I almost feel like his hands are tied. That's what I'm feeling. Like you know what I was feeling, and we'll find out later. I almost feel like some bigwigs, maybe even Mueller, some bigwigs came in and said, remember that old commercial with the Energizer, knock it off my shoulder, I dare you? It's almost like, dude, check it out. You start interrupting with this, you're going down. I almost feel like he knows, but he's trying to placate Trump. So let's see. He's not blabbing like he used to. That's what I know. So tell me about Mueller. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm just so excited. Yeah, so Mueller's dealing with the devil. Ooh, justice will come. And one of his children is going to get hit. What did I tell you? Justice will come. Now listen, it'll be a lot about money initially. He's in the pockets. It could be trying to stop people from investigating his money. Even by the time of Pisces, which is what, February, March, there should be a lot of people going down. Look at this. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody's in the street celebrating. The Wheel of Fortune will change. I can't be happy for the upset, but it's a cleansing, and it's good for us, you guys. Like taking a pardon my expression, you know, relieving yourself fantastically, where you feel so good, you know, where your pants were tight and they're not tight anymore. That kind of energy. Okay, so, and there's a lot of criminals overseas. That's what they're showing me. All right, FYI. Okay, so we did Mueller. Let's do Nancy Pelosi. Is she going to be the one that comes in, the Speaker of the House? She would be the new president. Is she the one that's going to come in, the Speaker of the House, in January? Will she get enough votes? Let's look real quick. Yes or no? Just tell me. Is she going to get enough votes? Here she is. She's kind of upset by the resistance, too. She doesn't quite understand it. Yeah. It's like people are working against her. This is interesting. It's kind of showing she's stuck, or it's not quite what she wanted. If she gets in, she's not in for long. She exits. Okay, if she gets in, does she help her? Show me who gets in, and do they help? Tell me who gets in. Tell me who gets in. Tell me who gets in, and do they help? Because she can make things happen. I know that. Just some people are irritated with her because she is so powerful. But you know what? That's what happens with powerful women. Here's the offer to come in, but there's heartbreak with it. Interesting enough. Maybe they get mad at her because she's not creating justice immediately. Because it's showing her. Yeah. And she'll get stuff done, but justice, like people are being cut. Like things are happening, like stuff is coming out in the open. It's the fortune is going to change. So even if she tries, you know, she knows how to finagle. Although I never agreed with her and Schumer going in. And remember when the president gave them everything they wanted? Then they went out and bragged about it. And I said, why are you guys bragging? Keep your mouth shut, because he gets pissed off. Like, oh, well, all we had to do was say this. And then, remember, I think he changed his mind even. So don't brag about like, oh, I can work with the president. Don't go there. Not until he's in chains. Then you can say anything you want. Okay, now, you guys wanted me to ask. Let's see how Cohen is doing. Michael Cohen. He looks worn out, huh? He's realizing. He was a dog. I mean, it's like a female in an abusive relationship, and she finally realizes, what the hell was I doing there? It's like my last husband, you know. I remember driving home from work and dreading going home. And yet, you know, when we broke up, I was upset. And then now, as time's gone by, it's like, whoa. You know, it made me crazy. It made me, so... He's getting a lot of, like, they're protecting him, because I feel a lot of people are after him. Even Russia. Ooh. But they're not that stupid. You know what I'm saying? If he's assassinated, they're going to go straight to the source. Michael Cohen, tell me about he's even talked to his wife about it. Like, well, if I go down, like I feel there's more stuff that he's released. Woo-hoo, I can feel it. I got that thing in my stomach. I can feel it. I can feel all this information. And they're backing him up, or they're double checking him, looking at him. Because, can I be honest with you? I just don't feel, well, like I'm not honest with you. I just don't feel that Mueller was 100% looking at him because of his history. They're taking information, but they're backing it up someplace else. Instead of using him so much, he might even be telling him what to do. He's one of the ones that creates justice, you guys. He's struggling for money. But he'll take it. It almost feels like, okay, the outcome for him is celebration. Remember I told you guys they'll be dancing in the streets? He'll actually be kind of a hero, believe it or not. So even though I even see him on news stations or, you know, MSNBC talking about what he went through. This is a few years down the road. He might even write a book. And then the made-for-TV special. Who will play Trump in the made-for-TV special? I can't even think of someone who could do it. There's a lot of fine actors out there. I really like Robert De Niro as Mueller. I really do. Oh, yeah. This is exciting, you guys. Okay, so Cohen's going to be okay. I just want you to know. But he's caused the churning. I see legal stuff. I see the Knight of Swords, which means ending, cut. Okay, now you guys wanted me to ask about Roger Stone. And I forgot the other guy's name. What's his name? I'm so sorry, you guys, but I can see him. Heavy set, blue eyes. The one that wrote that horrible, caused so much heartache for everybody. He's the one who said, I refuse to lie. Excuse me, that's what you get paid for. He's the one that said that President Obama wasn't born here. He's just an evil man. I can't think of his name. I'm so sorry, but I can see him in my head. I'm going to throw right now, okay? I can see Stone's a pig. Let me look at this guy. Blue eyes. Just kind of sweaty, kind of big. I refuse to lie. Let's see what Mr. I Refuse to Lie has to say. Tell me about Mr. I Refuse to Lie. Mr. I Refuse to Lie. He thinks he's smart. He thinks he's smart. He's transferring money, or he's doing something with money. He's getting money under the table, or they're helping him with. Look at the outcome. Evil is upon him. They're going to find, they're going to find out some stuff, you guys. Oh my God, they're going to disengage from Trump in droves. I just saw that. I saw people in Congress and just disengaging because they're in trouble too. Yeah, he's going to come in. Actually, he's going to turn around and work in favor of justice, which is interesting. But right now, he's holding on to Roger Stone. Let's look at Roger Stone. Let's look at Roger Stone. Let me look at Roger Stone. Is there justice coming to Roger Stone? The thing is, what's so funny is they're all crooks, they're all criminals. But like a friend used to say, you think you're hot shit in a champagne glass and all you are is a cold dirt in a Dixie cup. Isn't that weird? Defecation, I'm using a lot of that as my interpretation. But that's that Roger Stone, there's a smell to him. You know what I'm saying? But he can come off so cool. There's something with him that you would think, oh, that's a cool guy. What can I say? But he's a braggart, too. Roger Stone. What's the outcome? The truth and only the truth. What's the outcome for Roger Stone? Holy cow, you guys. You never guess who's just walked into my space. Richard Nixon. I can see him. He had a lot of regrets. Richard Nixon had a lot of regrets about everything he did. And he's telling me, he actually used my name. He said, Linda, he's like showing, like, almost with his case, things being overturned, like the truth, the light will come. It's almost like he's pulling a stone and there's all these insects going away and the light is on them. And it's like he's psychically, maybe even on the other side, trying to save some souls. Do you remember how Donald Trump's mother came to me and said Donnie was always a liar? And I said, oh, you must be so sad because of what's going to happen. She said, no, hopefully he'll find his soul. So Nixon's almost like helping or trying to help as best he can, because of what he had done and gone through. He had deep regrets. Still kind of an ego, though. He always thought he would be appreciated in some form. Tell me what I can tell everybody. Richard Nixon, tell me about Roger Stone. He's in deep, deep trouble. That's what I just heard. Bad news. He kind of has an idea. Hello. Mueller. Hello. Bada bing, bada boom, bam, bam, bam. Let me tell you something. You guys are going to be like, aha. And don't say Linda said it, because it's not me, as you know. It's Richard Nixon. No, I'm sort of a conduit, but this guy actually thinks that he can. Why do all these guys show up with a demon? This guy actually thinks, and there's money he's putting away too. This guy actually thinks he can finagle, or like they're one up on people, like they know what's going to happen. And it just, I see like, boom. I see like 3 different items, a lot of things to do with money. Definitely working with Russia. And you know, it's so funny, Trump, like, yeah, so I was talking about, but you know, Russia is not, nobody would have hired you had they known you were in the pockets of Russia, period. I don't care what kind of deal they had. Why would why would the United States open the door to Russia? Not at this point. I'm sorry. So he knows. He knows, you guys. He knows. Okay, so a lot of y'all wanted to ask about Michael Avenatti. Michael Avenatti. How's he doing? There's a lot of stuff. He's kind of quiet, right? He got a little too... Did you see that Stormy is like, he's not telling her about these things that he's doing for money in her name, and then she's not seeing any of it, so she's dropping him as an attorney? This guy's just getting hit back to back. But, you know, that's not cool. And he's acting like a typical... Like when everybody was telling me, is he going to win as president? I didn't see it at all. I don't even think he's going to run. He's got too much garbage there. And I do feel somebody was trying to set him up. Michael Avenatti. Tell me about Michael. Yeah, he's struggling right now, you guys. Bad news after bad news. He kind of, okay, this is going to be weird, but he's kind of like Trump. You know, he focuses on him. He's name calling him. He's like, you know, but when the stuff starts happening to him, he's like, ooh, squirrel. And that's how Trump is, you know. Ooh. Yeah, one thing after the other, you guys. 2 of Swords. He's trying to figure out what to do. This wasn't what he planned. He'll get up and move forward again. He actually has down the road, but not right now. Not right now. Feels like he's going to take a fall, but he's not going to land flat on his face. He's going to actually be part of something or do something to help others. He's going to switch it around. I think he's a Leo, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, they can be pretty, they can work against themselves pretty hard. But a lot of Leos that go through tough times end up being pretty cool people. Okay, you guys, let's see how the Trumpster's doing. And then somebody wanted me to ask about a Doug Ford, who's may run for prime minister. Apparently he was right. I had it wrong when I read on him. He was actually running for premier or something. This person wrote me, and thank you so much. And she just wanted to know. Let me go ahead and ask about that. She wanted to know, he's on the conservative side. Would Doug Ford actually win as prime minister of Canada? Yes or no? Okay, let's just do it. Yes or no? Will Doug Ford win as the prime minister of... It shows I'm thinking he'll win. Everything's upside... He's evil. Sorry. He's evil. I don't see him winning, you guys. He's going to struggle to try to win, but I don't see him winning. He's very disappointed. He'll be all pissed off at people. Yeah, no. I see no, okay? Now, tell me about Donald Trump. That's my last because we're already going on 25 minutes. Tell me about Donald Trump. I might not do the intro to my thing because I don't like to take up too much time. Tell me about what Donald Trump is thinking. Tell me about what Donald Trump is thinking. How are you doing, Donald? Where are you at? And I'll look up the name of that guy with Roger Stone. I can see his face as clear as day. So sorry, you guys. I'm not good with names. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. I shouldn't be. Sorry. They don't like it when I get all excited for the downfall of other people. It's just he's hurt so many people, you guys. Listen, I got to do another. I'll be back next week. But could y'all write me and remind me because there's sexual scandals going on. This guy, Steen, and I posted on Twitter. He's even known to, has these young girls, and Trump was part of this, and this one girl did an interview with Vanity Fair, I think, and she was just a kid, and she had sex with some of the, it's sick. It's sick, you guys. So I need to look at that, but I'm not going to have time today. He's destiny. I'm going to tell you what. And this is Trump's card, too. So they're answering me. Here's that woman that's going to bring him down every single bloody time. So things are falling apart. He's trying to stay, Five of Swords. He's trying to, he's trying to position himself. It's just one thing after the other, you guys. I don't think he even feels well. He's kind of like stuck. Like he doesn't know what angle to go, which way to go. He's not feeling comfortable anymore. And let me tell you something. Remember I told you that I felt that guy that took the DOJ is being compromised or being talked to, or did I say that to you guys? I'm so sorry. I actually saw it. I saw the guy, the big guy that he had go in there to take Sessions' place. I did tell you guys. I definitely saw him being compromised. Like I saw somebody going in telling him, dude, don't mess with us. Don't do it, because I told you the battery on the shoulder. So I did tell you. I just want to remind you again, because I think that has affected Trump. So it's like he knows the guy can't, Trump just thinks everybody works for him. And this is a hard reality for him. And now he's stuck in Russia and he's like, so what? But guess what? There will be a so what. There will be information coming forward. Oh my God, you guys, this is so interesting. But it's good because we're going to get cleansed. Things are going to get better. Even some Democrats aren't going to be so great. So listen, things are getting ready to happen. Okay, you guys, I love y'all. I'll talk to you next week. Ciao.